Now we are going to see what are the player rosters and how we can configure it so that you can keep track of what is each player scoring, which faults he has, etc. To do it, we will create a basketball scoreboard very fast, and we will see how easy is to do it. First thing, we'll create a new scoreboard. We will name it basketball training. And its name, the file name will be nice, so it can be easily identified then in the folder. The first thing I will do is I will create one counter. The counter will be the quarter, which is the quarter that is being playing in that moment. And we will create two timers, one for quarter time, that will be a descending timer. Each quarter will be 10 minutes. We will stop at 0. Always positive. We want the siren to sound at the end. We will have not related timer. We will see in a moment what it is. It will not auto start at end, and during the last 5 seconds I want a high precision counter. I want to see the milliseconds. And I will create another timer that will be the shot clock or possession timer, depends the name you want to give it. The sending timer will be 25 seconds, always positive. We want the siren to ring and will be related to the other timer. This means that when you start the quarter timer, automatically the shot clock has to stop, or when you stop the quarter timer, the shot clock has to stop too. So I will take this reference name, I will copy it and paste it in the related to area. It will have to auto reset when it reaches the end of the time, and it has to begin counting automatically. It has to auto start when it reaches the end. We don't want a high precision, right? So this is the element we are going to use. We will create a new slide that will be our I will be original. I will name it a scoreboard. And the first thing I will do is I will create the timers, and I will show you how they work. I have clicked twice, right? So I have two elements. I will leave for the moment one here and one here. If you want to have high precision shot clocks at different displays, you should have to make the scoreboard bigger, place them in the bottom, and then with the sender configure it accordingly so that this part of the display goes to the displays that are in the basket, for example, and the other part goes to the scoreboard, right? Going back, this will be our quarter timer. Here we'll have our shot clock. Perfect. I want also to show the quarter where I am, more or less this size. We will have 4 quarters. The unset color will be transparent. The set color will be, for example, red, easy to see, right? I will place these more or less in the middle. So let's go to try these, right? We save it, make it play. I will start the quarter time and I see that the shot clock starts to decrease. Stop it, it also is a stop it, right? I can change the format of the timer in the configuration if I want. We will do it now. So we go to edit it. We will show the format. We will only display the seconds, right? I will make it a bit bigger, for example. Perfect. And the timer, I will place it here, I think. Will be nicer. This size, for example. But we wanted to talk about rosters. Do not forget it. So we will save here. We will save the configuration for a moment. Here we have a button that allows us to show all the players that we have in our team, right? Here we can add new players, or we can change the player's name, right? I will leave it as default, right? So here we can set the score of each player, how many faults he has, and cautions if you need it. We also can remove the players, right? We can change the name of the team too, right? Perfect. Let's go to the edition of the scoreboard again. To add the information that we need to the scoreboard, what we are going to use is this element, right? Insert a team complete view. When you click it, this control appears here. Let's place it in this area. I am using the grid of a 1% so that it's easy to set the top and the bottom. I will change, this will be the local team. I will change the team font size and the team name font. I will set the console as font. I can increase a bit the size, and I can change also the font of the players. Imagine that I like, for example, this one, right? Or the later font, right? I can change the player's font size, of course. I can define how many rows, is to say how many players are going to be displayed. I can change the color, but also, and what is more important than these details, you can decide if you want to show the player number, the player name, the score, the faults, or the cautions. In this case, I will take out the cautions. Here you have the option to select the width of each field, and also select what kind of shape you want to present for the faults, for example. Right? I will leave on stars. The unset color will be transparent, and the set color will be, for example, yellow. I can set the same parameters in the cautions and of course in the scores, right? So once this is defined, what I will do is I will make a duplicate of this object and I will move it directly to the position of the other side. But this is not going to be the local team, it's going to be the guest team, right? The name of the players seem to be the same, but this is player 1 that is defined in local team, and this is player 1 defined in the guest team, so the players will be accordingly named, right? So I will save this configuration, click on the scoreboard again to reload the scoreboard, and here I have my scoreboard. If I change the score here, it changes there. When I change the false, of course, it changes in the position, right? I can change the player name, team 2 player 1, and when I reload the scoreboard, it will be visible. This allows me to commit a mistake and the mistake not be directly presented in the LED display, right? It is a design. When you make a change, you will have to reload manually the scoreboard, okay? But here we have something missing. Yes, this one has a score 4, this one 1, 3, 1, but we don't see the counters that represent the actual score. Let's go to place it. Let's edit the scoreboard, and but up to the moment we only have seen that we have counters that are user-defined counters. I will create one of this size. I will increase its size. For example, maybe it's too big. Yes, it is too big. Probably will be too big too. Better. And here we have the standard quarter type. This is counters that we have manually defined. We only see the quarters, but we also have the automatic counters. When we are using rosters, we have an automatic counter, that is the total score of the local team and the total score of the guest team. Of course, false and false too, right? So I will add the local score. I will duplicate the object so that not have to set the same font sizes. I will place it here, same position, perfect. And here I will set an automatic counter and will be the guest score. Local score, guest score. We save it, reload it, and we are 5 to 4. When we increase the counters, of course, they are all updated. So this is all from my side for player rosters. You can customize it as you want. You can set a background. This is a very simple design. You can do what your imagination likes, right? Thanks for your time. I hope this video has been useful, and see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.